Hi, this is Fred from the Joy of Syntax and English in Color. Today I want to show you how the R, the post-vocalic R, is transcribed differently in different dictionaries. And you guessed it, I prepared a PowerPoint and here it is. Let me quickly share my screen. Languages or dialects that pronounce a post-vocalic R are sometimes referred to as rhotic languages or rhotic accents. It's a bit of a pompous term, but sometimes it's good to know a pompous term. And languages that do not have a post-vocalic R are correspondingly non-rhotic languages. Now, American English, standard American English has a post-vocalic R, and standard British English does not. And interestingly enough, standard High German doesn't have a post-vocalic R, at least not in final position. I just did a video on that, so in case you're interested, you can look at that. Okay, here are three examples. North American English, here, British English, here, and standard High German, hier. Notice how in German the I, the high vowel, the high front vowel is higher and longer, and we have a deep schwa instead of the R. And in standard British English, we have the pink sound plus a schwa. And in American English, we have the post-vocalic R. And the transcription that I'm using here is the one, this is from the Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary. It's one of the dictionaries that I love a lot. Here, my paper version is already heavily used and much loved, and there is a free online version available, the one that I always use. So look at this, and here are two differences in transcription of the American sound. This is from the Oxford Online, and this is from Longman's Pronunciation Dictionary. It looks like this. Also, there's also an online version, but you have to pay for that one. And if you buy it, make sure you buy the regular one, not the one for advanced learners. Okay, so I'll talk about the reasons for this raised schwa on another day. Just notice it here. But these are two versions of the same variety of here. So these two transcriptions do not represent different pronunciation options, but different transcription options that the IPA offers. Okay, so here, here, here. Now let's compare dictionaries, and I am comparing entries in Merriam-Webster's Advanced Learners, Oxford Advanced Learners, Longman's Pronunciation Dictionary, and Merriam-Webster's Collegiate. Now, these three are available for free online, and this one I own because I bought it. Okay, so they're in this order: Webster's Learners, Oxford Learners, Longman's, and Webster's Collegiate. Here. So these are four different ways of transcribing the same pronunciation of here. Here. So Webster's Advanced Learners is trying to use the IPA, but they have a bit of a different approach. So they're using this little worm-like attachment to indicate the post-vocalic R. And they have a big old schwa, which is a little bit in italics, sort of. And Longman is using the raised schwa, and Oxford's is not using a schwa. The idea is that if you want to pronounce a pink sound, a short high front vowel, and an R together, you will have a bit of a murmuring in between, and Oxford feels you don't need to indicate that because you can't help but make it, and Longman feels, well, you're making it, so you should just as well write it down. Okay, so here. And here are a few words that have the same type of post-vocalic R: tear, near, dear, dear, peer. Tear, the red sound plus post-vocalic R. So here we have a pink sound plus post-vocalic R. Here we have a red sound plus post-vocalic R. Tear. So there are 4 different ways of transcribing the word tear, this version of its pronunciation, tear. And the same words, and these words rhyme with tear: rare, fair, bear, bear, wear, care, hair. Purple. I did a whole thing on how you transcribe these central vowels in American English, so check out that video. Here we'll just refer to the different ways of transcribing the R. Purple. And standard, lure, north, and start. So basically it's Oxford, Longman, and Webster use the regular letter R to represent the R sound, and Merriam-Webster's Learner's Dictionary uses this little worm-like attachment. Here I'm juxtaposing American and British pronunciation of these words. And you see that American English has the post-vocalic R and British English does not. Here, here, tear, tear, purple, purple, standard, standard, lure, lure, or lure. Lure. But lure, lure. North, north. Start, start. Now notice this very interesting feature with the front and central vowels and the high back vowel. British English replaces the post-vocalic R with a schwa. But with these, the central and the open back vowel, the post-vocalic R, when the post-vocalic R disappears in British English, we just have a lengthening of the vowel sound. So it's north instead of north, and start instead of start. Now, in British and American English, people agree that there are 3 clear diphthongs: my, now, and boy. But in British English, you actually have 3 more diphthongs, and these are the schwa diphthongs: near, hair, and pure. Ir, And the same is true in German. In German, we also have these regular diphthongs, and then we have deep schwa diphthongs. So, but that's a story for another day. I hope this helps you, and I'll catch you again in my next video. Have a lovely day.